Hi guys, I'm going to be bringing some highlights this time from our games against Ibar and Sporting Gijon. Unfortunately, there were some technical difficulties with the live recordings of these games, but we're just going to run through the highlights here just now. And spoiler alert up here, we did win this game against Ibar 5 goals to 0, which is something what I was expecting considering they are one of the weaker teams in the league. But it did take us till almost 21 minutes to get our first chance. And as you can see, Odegaard standing over it here. It was a rare start for him, so let's see what he does. So he whips in the free kick, defender gets it away, it falls to Bale. Running down that left hand side, got to put a good ball in, and Benzema finishes. Simple, probably the simplest goal Benzema will score. And that got us off and running. So after we took the lead, Ibar did not lie down and they came back. They held out for quite a long period of time. And actually in the 41st minute here, as you can see, they had a corner and a chance. It's whipped in by Pedro Leon. Headed away by Bale, but it's picked up here by Nano, who gets it back out to Pedro Leon. Beats the defender, puts the ball in, and they actually hit the post. At this point, I'm kind of panicking. I'm kind of thinking, this isn't going to be an easy game. You know, when we took the lead in the 20th minute, I thought we were just going to go out and steamroller them. Obviously we eventually do, but at this point I'm concerned. Coming up for half time, 1 goal up and they've just hit the post. So just before half time here, coming up on the break, and it's a goal kick for Ibar here, and I'm wondering if they're going to come at us again, just as, they've just hit the post not long ago, so the keeper kicks it long from the goal kick. And it's Pedro Leon flicking it on. Varane misses his header, falls to Enright here, the forward, but Marcelo manages to dispossess him, and I'm hoping we can pinch a goal here before half time to really bury the game, crush their morale. So he plays it to Bale, plays it into Benzema, and he finishes beyond the goalkeeper. It's a great finish from Benzema, and as you'll see here, they actually pick up a red card at this point. I believe it was for complaining that they felt the goal was offside. So they go down to 10 men. We extend the lead to 2-0, and at this point I'm feeling pretty good about our chances. So just after half time, we've given the team a big team talk, praising them, telling them that it was a good half, and I'm feeling we can just go out now and see how many goals we can rack up at this point, because we're against 10 men, weaker team, at home. So they're pinned in sort of into the corner here, they have the throw in, but I'm feeling at this point that we can pinch it and that we're going to have a good half. So Luna takes the throw long, aimless, and Vasquez easily picks it up. Kroos now plays it to Isco. He flicks it to Kovacic, and at this point we're just playing it around, and he goes down there on what I thought was the edge of the area, but we actually get a penalty. So either side of half time we've scored a goal, there's been a red card for the opposition, and we've had a penalty. So at this point Benzema, who's on for a hat-trick, steps up. And he scores the goal. Actually, I misspoke there. He actually only he was on for a hat trick. I was right. So now only a couple of minutes after the penalty, and a free kick in their half going to be taken by their goalkeeper. And again, I'm thinking we're going to win the aerial battle here, and it's going to be an attack for us. Full of confidence now, as I'm sure the team are. So Joel kicks it long. Pedro Leon once again wins the header, but this time Kovacic manages to intercept it and play it to Marcelo, and that's us on the front foot again. So he's charging forward. He's loved this game so far, just really driving, and so is Bale now. He loses it actually though to Rico, but I'm still confident we're going to win it back. It's just an aimless punt. However, I'm a bit concerned now that they're going to manage to break in, but again, Varane has the situation under control. Bale can break forward now, beats one, beats two, and takes a bit of a wayward effort, but a decent shot. Now once again, only a couple of minutes after that, they have a free kick. They're about to whip it into our box, and I'm thinking at this point actually that we're going to head it clear. I'm thinking we're going to get up the pitch, and we're going to have another chance on the break here. So Pedro Leon whips it in, and actually the goalkeeper comes and claims it. Very good play there from the keeper, being strong and claiming that one. And as he launches it long, Benzema's going for it. It's flicked away by the defender Ramis, but it goes to Vasquez, who's having a run at the defenders now. Beats one, plays it to Kovacic. He's coming inside. Great ball to Bale. Can he find Benzema for his fourth? Absolutely he can. So Benzema now is chasing possible double hat-trick. Obviously he doesn't get the double hat-trick because, that would mean we would win 6-0. But he now has 4. And a couple of minutes later, we've got a corner kick that we're whipping in here with Toni Kroos. He delivers the corner. Keeper catches it, but it's another penalty. And who should step up? Of course, Benzema. Just a yellow card here, I believe, for the defender. No, no booking at all. Could have been worse for them there to go down to 9 men, especially when we were in this mood. But Benzema steps up, and once again, no mistake beyond the goalkeeper for 5. And after goal number 5, they actually hold out quite a long period of time before we create any more chances. Kroos has the corner kick here, just about the 80th minute. He whips it in, and it's headed sort of aimlessly away by the defender. Isco picks it up, back to Marcelo to get a better angle. He plays it forward to Kovacic, who loses it to Pedro Leon, and it's a ball to the, I believe, Kike, coming forward, and I have no idea why the game deemed that was worthy of showing us. But that's pretty much summing them up today. That's what they mustered. It was a very, very easy game for us, as I thought it would be. So it was a relatively easy game against Eibar, although we did get a spot of good fortune with the 2 penalties and the red card. But this set us up nicely for what I was sure was going to be a tougher away game at Sporting Gijon. So the start of the game here against Sporting Gijon, once again, spoiler alert up here, we'd win this game 1-0. It wasn't as comfortable as I suspected as the Eibar game, but we do go on to grab the win here. Now let's take a look at the action and how it unfolded. So the first piece of action we see here in this game comes after 10 minutes. It's cleared away by the Sporting defender and picked up on the halfway line by Varane, who finds Modric to Kovacic, back to Varane, and Modric, we're trying to keep the pressure on here. It's played to Vasquez, takes them on, gets his way into the box and scores a fantastic goal. That was a very well placed goal, and I would have been proud if Benzema or Bale or Ronaldo had scored that goal. It's a great finish. So just a minute or so later, we've got a corner here which is going to be whipped in, and I'm thinking it's going to be a good day for us at this point. I'm thinking we're going to quickly take the 2-goal lead and then we can cruise. So it's whipped in here by Vasquez, the goal scorer. Cleared away by the defender. Bale picks it up. He's going to go back out to Vasquez now. Vasquez plays it inside to Marcelo. Marcelo loses it to Torres, and it's played forward here to Carlos Castro. He goes inside Sergio here and Torres, and I'm starting to worry at this point that they're going to get a quick equaliser. So Carlos Castro to Victor Rodriguez. I thought he would pump it in. He doesn't. He comes inside. Isco away. Going to come back forward at us. Victor Rodriguez skips past one. A bit of a nasty challenge going in there. I was worried about a red card, and here he's played him in. I'm thinking it's 1-1 and he's scuffed it. He's made an absolute mess of the chance there, and at that point I'm wondering if our luck is in today. So we had a quiet 20 minutes or so after they missed their chance. It's Bale to whip in a free kick. That's delivered and headed away, but it'll be picked up easily by Carvajal here. And Marcelo trying to get forward and keep the pressure on here. Bale coming inside for Modric, and Isco back to goal. He goes back to Varane. Varane forward to Kovacic. They're doing a decent job of marking here, but he does find Carvajal. His ball in is too deep. Marcelo gets it, and I'm thinking he's crossing it here for a nice finish, and it's actually blocked, and Victor Rodriguez can break away down the wing. He plays it forward to Carlos Castro, and I'm starting to worry again here. Played forward. Danny and D, and it's deflected to Bergui at the back post, and it's a fantastic save there by Kiko Casilla. Honestly, an absolutely sensational save. So the next piece of action is Modric just before half time delivering a free kick into the box. It's headed away. Carlos Castro picks it up and they're breaking out, and I'm really starting to worry here because a couple of chances in a row for them. He's through, and again it's the goalkeeper with a sensational save to deny him just before half time, and we get into the break with a 1-0 lead. So as we come out for the second half, the boys have been told to watch for complacency, because we were real close to getting undone there a couple of times, if not for the goalkeeper. So coming up for the second half, I'm slightly concerned at the amount of chances they've been creating, but I'm confident we can press on and get the win. So the first piece of action in the second half comes about 10 minutes into the half, and it's Modric to deliver a free kick, and I'm slightly concerned about a breakaway, especially with Carlos Castro lurking here for any clearances. So Modric puts the ball into the box, and it's headed away, but Bale will be the first one to pick up the ball. He can play it back the way to Carvajal, and Varane, Kovacic, forward to Modric and Vasquez, and I'm starting to wonder if we have a chance here. Modric out wide to Marcelo, who should put a cross in, and Bale is filled in the box. It is a penalty kick. So I'm thinking, oh, lovely, 2-0 start of the second half, should bury the game. So the 5-goal man from last time out, Karim Benzema, steps up, and I think you can guess what happens. Steps up, all confident, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. Have to hand it to him, it was a good save. Benzema put it right in the corner and he still managed to save it. But at this point I'm really panicking that they actually might come back into this game. It seems that our luck is against us in this game, as much as it was going in our favour against Eibar. And believe it or not, guys, my concerns are completely unfounded as we hold on and there is absolutely no action for the rest of the game. I can't say I was too disappointed, as I was worried that Sporting Gijon were going to get themselves back into the game. If you have a quick glance at the stats here, it was actually 10 shots apiece. So it was a very even game and they played very well. But we get the goal and the 3 points, which keeps us marching forward in the league. Alright guys, so next time out we were in Italy to face Napoli, and I was hoping we could take charge of the Champions League group right from the off and possibly even pretty much secure first on the opening day. However, as we can see up here in spoiler corner, it didn't quite go that way with a crushing 4-0 humiliation. So let's take a look at what happened to us, shall we? So the first action of the game here after 13 minutes, Pepe Reina with a goal kick. Plays it long, looking for Callejon, who gets an easy unopposed knockdown to Gabbiadini. Good challenge by Rugani though. He goes back to Kiko Casilla, and at this point I thought we were going to build from the back. He hoofs it long, Bale with a nice touch on his chest, but Insigne pinches it. He plays it to Gabbiadini with a lovely 1-2. Insigne gets into the box, has crossed the edge of the area, and Jorginho for some reason chooses to head the ball towards goal. I think it was possibly a pass on for Gabbiadini, but Kiko Casilla did well to cut that option out. And that sort of half, maybe quarter chance there for Jorginho was actually the only action of the first half. So getting in at half time, I'm thinking that we want to press on here, take control of this. A draw away wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but it's certainly not something I'm going to settle for. Perhaps I should have done. So let's see how the half took place. So after 15 minutes or so, rather uneventful in the second half, Kiko Casilla has a goal kick on the 59th minute. And we go long here looking for Benzema. Albiol winning the header there, but it's knocked down by Isco to Kovacic, who plays it to Modric, who hits it to Ronaldo, back to Kovacic. And at this point I'm thinking we're going to get the opening goal here. But Bale is dispossessed by Allen, who Hamsik plays it forward to Milik, and all of a sudden here they go into Mertens, cutting in, beats the defender like he's not there, but it's a good save on this occasion by Kiko Casilla. But Mertens cutting in from that left wing like that is going to become a theme of the game, unfortunately for us. So not even 5 minutes later, it's that man Mertens over a free kick to whip it in here. And it goes, the flick on, and Koulibaly unopposed at the back post, denied by Casilla once, but not the second time. Part of me wonders, could the goalkeeper have done better rather than just knocking it back into Koulibaly's path there? However, I think the way that the defence just fell asleep and let Koulibaly get completely free at the back post, I can't put too much blame on the goalkeeper there. It was just a shambles all round. So after conceding the first goal of the game, at this point I know we really have to go for it and try and get something here. A 1-0 loss is unacceptable. And I still think we can win. I still think, over 20 minutes, 25 minutes to go here, I still think we can turn this around. So not 2 minutes after their goal, Strinic has a free kick inside the Napoli half. He plays it to Mertens, who was found far too easily. He plays it to Milik, and nobody tracks Mertens, beats the defender, and this time slides it under the onrushing goalkeeper. And we should have learned from when he beat the defence off that left-hand side earlier on. Unfortunately, he gets in again, and it is now 2-0 to Napoli, and we're in desperation mode now, needing to get something out of the game. So not even 4 minutes after they take the 2-0 lead, it's Kiko Casilla with a free kick into our half, and I'm thinking at this point, we're going to get a chance here. We nick one back to 2-1, we still have a chance to turn this around here. So he goes long for Benzema, Albiol wins it in there again, and Milik takes that far too easily there. Coming forward for Napoli, plays it to Haisaj, loses it to Marcelo, but everybody falls asleep. Alan picks it up, plays in Mertens once again, takes the early shot, and that's 3-0. And at this point I'm really wondering, could the goalkeeper have done better with that one? Because he hit it really early there, possibly should have saved it. At this point at 3-0, I still think if we can get a goal back, we could get a point here. I don't think the win's possible anymore, but I still think we can get a point. So 3 minutes after their third goal, Diawara over a free kick in our half. At this point, I'm kind of concerned that it's going to get worse, to be honest, because it seems like wave after wave. So Diawara to Hamsik now. Hamsik coming forward. He plays it to Mertens. Danilo actually nicks it off Mertens. He plays it down the wing for Vasquez. Vasquez running at the defence. Positive play. Actually gets the cross into the box. Odegaard with a nice touch, but Pepe Reina denies the youngster a goal. And, you know, if we'd have scored that and got it back to 3-1, then I think maybe we could have got back into it. Sadly, we'll never know because it was a good save from the Spanish goalkeeper. Shortly after that, we've got Gareth Bale running down the left-hand side here, looking a bit outnumbered, and my concern was that he was going to lose the ball. Callejon to Haisaj and Koulibaly, who goes back to the defender, and he hits a long ball forward to Milik, which just cuts out our whole team entirely. He, surrounded by four, keeps the ball easily, plays it to Mertens, untracked. Mertens crosses it, and it's the easiest tap-in that Callejon will ever see in his career. Terrible defending once again. About 6 minutes later, Diawara has another free kick just inside our half, and at this point I'm really getting worried and I just want the final whistle to go. Diawara to Hamsik. He hits it forward to Callejon, and they're just passing through us like we're not there now. Mertens is in for another chance, and this time Kiko Casilla makes a good save. It could have been another Mertens goal though, in off that left wing yet again. We really have to learn. And right after that Mertens chance, Kiko Casilla kicking the ball forward. Bale falls asleep. Haisaj heads it to Jorginho. Back to Haisaj again. Getting forward. Jorginho, easy, plays in Milik, who has a huge chance, and Kiko Casilla with another decent save. I've been harsh on the goalkeeper today, but if not for him it could have actually been 6-0 here. So shortly after, Strinic has a throw-in inside our half, and I'm pleading with the referee at this point for it to be over. He throws it to Hamsik, Mertens turns and hits a dig and hits the post, and that could have been another Mertens goal there. We've been really poor today, and it's unacceptable going forward. So if you look at the stats here, 16 shots for them, 15 for us. I don't think we were that bad today. Unfortunately, 12 on target for them and only the 6 for us. And when we look at the clear-cut chances, 7-1. They were just clinical today, and we were really poor at the back. We have to learn going forward, but hopefully next episode we'll come back. Hopefully we can get back on track with a couple of wins in the league. So I'll see you next time.